And we are back. Because apparently alt-tabbing out of the game makes my recorder stop recording. Ha 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 ha, I said record twice. That's not a joke! Anyway. I can... Wait a minute, why does he have an amulet of Talos? Whatever. I don't have an amulet of Talos. Talos! And I have more steel arrow. No, I have the same amount of steel arrows than I have iron arrows. We'll just...
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales...
Everyone here sounds like they're doing a weird impression of a Danish man. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe they are all Danish actors and whatnot, but I haven't heard many Danish people or Norwegians or anything like that speak. Despite the fact that I listen to a lot of, like, folk metal, I have not heard many of them do spoken word or watched many interviews of black metal artists. Why? Because, quite frankly, I don't really give a shit. Also because black people involved in black metal suck. Sure, they make good music, but that's overshadowed by the fact that they're all assholes. Anyone hear about that Agalok recently?
That was shouting. What you just did.
Like, well, former Agalok members, because Agalok is broken up now, but the former frontman of Agalok decided that he'd reveal that he's a racist. Luckily enough, everyone else who was formerly in Agalok went, okay, you know what? Fuck you. It warms my heart to know that racists get their comeuppance at some point.
We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun.
Yes, we did. Helmet man, wanna be a fan? I can cosplay as you. I am you. Okay, I gotta go back to, what's his name? What's his name, man? Jarl Balgruuf. His massive manor. Would it be considered a castle? It's all made out of wood. Well, like, for whatever reason, right? Yeah, well, I guess it makes sense that the only castles that... Because it makes sense that there's High Hrothgar up there. I was barely able to see it on my old computer. I recorded maybe like 2 videos on that thing. Actually, I think I recorded like 1 video and attempted to stream, and it just like, it died like a year after I got it. This thing so far has survived a month, and it's actually done pretty good. I can run games at very high rates. If you go back and watch the old video that I did on Skyrim, I think it's a better idea if I record in half-hour segments. The first one was an hour, sure, but the rest of them might be half-hour segments, just cause.
Look, you've already been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back.
Seeing these guys here makes me think maybe I should have been.
All
like,
we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what
Need
happened,
something?
you're lucky I don't
A woman,
jail.
a foreigner in
Get
these
lost.
lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name.
We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. We will be back. This is not over.
This really makes me, like, you know, consider restarting and just playing as a Redguard, but, you know, it's like I'm already, like, you know, a little bit of the way through this. If I started out as a Redguard, that would have been cool, but, you know, I didn't, so better save that for next time.
Ah, easy. You did it. You killed the dragon. Your children.
Just wait for the crazy Foxman to start slaughtering everyone by the end of the playthrough. He'll slaughter everyone! Ah ha 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 ha! Okay. I'm inside now. Ah!
Good. You're finally here. I've been waiting for you.
So what happened at the
Your
watchtower?
Escavir's meat hall.
Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Summoning me, of all people. Yes, I'm so high and mighty. The Greybeards will summon me.
The Dragonborn.
I knew I would be summoned by them.
The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum or shout.
I'm
If you really are
such
Dragonborn,
a
they can
diva.
teach you how to use your gift. You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Admora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, dragonborn?
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are
There's been talk
sacred
amongst the
traditions
gods.
that go back to the
You're
founding of the First
Dragonborn.
Empire.
Such a thing.
Don't be so hard on Aveni.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon
Accidentally clicked.
revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think
You know,
you're
I never
Dragonborn,
realized, but Preventus
who are
looks
we to
like
argue?
he
You'd
doesn't
better
have any
get out to
eyebrows.
High Hrothgar
Or like
immediately.
they got
There's
singed
no
in an
refusing the
accident.
summons of the Greybeards.
Before he just looked like a Weasley man with a beard. Now he looks like he barely
I
has
envy you,
a beard at all.
To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down there. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you.
I'm sorry, I'm just really
You've done a
bored.
great service for me and my city, Dragonborn.
I'm just really bored waiting for him to, like,
I named you
constantly,
Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's
you know,
within
tell
my
me,
power,
oh yes, by the way,
I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve
I'm
as
just
your
kind of
badge of office.
I'm trying to entertain
I'll
myself
also
now.
notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to
He's
think
got
you
really
part of the
veiny
common
arms.
rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Back to business,
So riveting.
Proventus. We
Yes.
still have a city to
Ah!
defend.
Yes.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl.
Follow me, I
Lead the
need your
way.
help. Let's go.
I spent a
Olaf
lot of
One
time at
Eye.
the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run a business.
Kill me. Kill me. It's not working. Holy shit, she's fast.
Staying safe.
She's barging through everyone.
I work
There's
with my mother.
mysterious
Sell fruits and
trapdoor.
vegetables. It's fun.
Let's open it. Let's open a mysterious trapdoor. Tale of the money pit. Tale of the money pit. In order to find more about this room, find the different volumes. House of Clan Battleborn, Riverwood Trader, Hunting Brew Meadery, Whiterun Stables, Bleak Falls Barrow. Seriously, I would have to go back in there for it. Whiterun Catacombs. Night Vision. I will learn Night Vision. Excuse me. I've learned Night Vision before I learned Sparks. Is that not fun? Here's some gold ore. Let's try opening this. I'm a master. Shit. Okay. I used to have a mod for this, actually, where... Okay. No, it's not. It's not. I'm just gonna waste all my picks in here, aren't I? I'm out of picks. Okay, I will come back with more. Let's go both ways. That trapdoor swings both ways. It is very fun. Each hole tracks this crime separately. That's nice. Yes. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Jump. Oh my god, I almost died from that. Actually, that makes sense. See Lydia come running. Run in, run in, and run in, run in, and run in, run in. You don't need to fucking bump into me like that. You ass. Cesargo! No, it's Risad.
Fortune smiles upon this meeting. An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land. The wise trader finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them. Skyrim is a ripe opportunity indeed. The dragons and the war have scared many other traders away, but for those with courage, there is much profit to be made.
I'm curious about your homeland.
The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun shines warmly, always. There are cities so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more, for I miss my home greatly.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Yes, I can barter, whatever. Oh, I can get a hunting bow of souls. Iron battle axe. Born battle axe. Fuck, I'm not dyslexic, I swear. Actually, I kind of need. Skooma. You sell skooma? I can buy drugs. Dude, I'm buying drugs. I can cure disease. Buy some drugs, dude. Buy some drugs. Paralyzed for 3 seconds. 15 points of poison damage. That's all I needed.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
I know there's a troll on that mountain. Or maybe a troll. Arwinga is the name of the striped worm. Get dead, kid. You know what? I'm really surprised nobody made a Trogdor mod for this, where, like, Alduin was turned into Trogdor, and then the Trogdor theme song plays when he comes in. I'm surprised nobody's done that yet, where, like, fucking stupid one-armed dragon comes on, it's like, Trogdor! That would be amazing. Unfortunately, I have no idea how to mod, so it would be pretty much impossible for me to make that. Unless, of course, you're willing to wait a few years. Which I'm not. I want it now. I want it now. I have a lot of mom humor, you know. Where it's just like, you know, after you say something that's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hum the song just so that they know that I'm remembering it. It's just like, you know, that's probably the most annoying thing, being, like, you know, 19 now. Like, looking back on it, when my mom does that, it's annoying. When I do that, I'm just like, wow, did I really just do that? Yeah, I just did. That guy's still there!
Maik hears many stories of war, yet few of them are true.
Jesus, where the fuck are you going? Hey! Hey, it's a mercenary.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
You shouldn't talk to me
Why?
like that.
What are you gonna do? Cry? I don't have to take that from you. Your mom. That's it? That's all you got?
Get some gold, some iron, minor stamina. None of your shit is good though. Nothing else is good. I'll be seeing you. You milk drinker. What was a milk drinker like him doing out here? He should have gone home to his mother. Ha ha ha! Bow down. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Ba-dum-bum. Shitty Seinfeld. Shitty Seinfeld theme. I was about to do like, you know when you say like Irish wristwatch? And it's just like you feel like you're fucking up because like, you know, the first like letters are the same. Irish wristwatch. It's like there's too much sh in there. Irish wristwatch. Gotta turn your mouth into a shape of a lemon to do that.
The Greybeards have dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing is not.
Chickens are the most precious commodity. If you kill one, everyone comes after you. There's also a camp out here. I wonder what it's for. I can make food. Apple cabbage stew. Here, finally. Restore 15 points of stamina and 10 points of health. That guy's just there. I don't know if that's an actual image of some stew. Some salt, a red apple, and some cabbage. It wouldn't actually be that bad. Okay, let's keep going. I need as many health potions as possible if I'm to survive the road ahead. Some Nernroot. Nernroot is pretty recent, actually. I watched a video a little while back on like the history of Tamriel. Not only is the empire that we're in right now one of many, actually, and it's actually was born out of the like the alliance between Cyrodiil, Skyrim, and I think Morrowind. Actually, I think it was just born between the two of those, the two first ones. So it's just like, oh, well, we'll just go fucking conquer everything. In like 10 years, a bloodbath ensued, and it's just like, hey, we own everything. And then, like, I think it's been like 300 years or so, it's just like, oh yeah, this is a pretty long-lived empire, isn't it? And it's just like, oh, it's falling apart at the seams now because another one has cropped up and decided, no, we don't want to be a part of this, and, like, you know, conquers territory. Kind of like how in the real world, you have, like, well, you have empires that get created, conquer every, like, all the stuff in the local area, and then I have to look at, yeah, I have to go through Helgen to do this. But yeah, no, you have empires that get created, conquer a whole bunch of shit, and then after a war with one of its neighbors, another part of it breaks off because we don't like these taxes anymore, or something like that. And it's just like, you know, playing this, it led me to believe, oh yeah, because this was the first Elder Scrolls game I played, actually. I mean, I know I played Arena first, technically, but that was like a very casual playthrough, because it wasn't even a playthrough. I died at the first dungeon like 20 times and then gave up. It wasn't even the first dungeon. I died trying to escape from the first dungeon when I started off. Where the fuck am I? I died trying to escape from the starting zone, which is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to escape from the starting zone, which is the dungeon, and you just die a lot. So then I purchased and downloaded Morrowind, played that for a bit, put it away, bought this, played the hell out of this, and this led me to honestly believe that the Empire had been around for so long. Turns out no. There's like 100 years between Oblivion and this, I think. And between Oblivion and Morrowind, there's like 6 years. Here we go, here's Helgen. So the main problem is that with the first 2 games, see, for about 3 games we've been in this empire, and it's been collapsing for maybe, like, you know, there was the Septim Dynasty, the Tiber Septim Dynasty, and then now this new dynasty is like a shell of the old dynasty, kind of like how the old dynasty of, like, Julius Caesar, Augustus Caesar, and you know, and then suddenly, like, you know, Nero or whoever was after Caesar, who was after Augustus Caesar, like, was basically like a shell of what the line of Caesars had been, because they had 3 mad emperors. And then, like, the last of them, I think it was Nero who was the last of them, who, like, killed himself. And then it's just like, oh, well, I guess we'll get a new dynasty, and it's like the dynasty became a become a shell of what it once was, and then the guards started to decide who was emperor after that. There's a man. Look!
Damn faithless Imperials.
A guy! But I was talking about the empires, I think. I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, no, so this one isn't even the longest lived. The first game featured an empire that, like, didn't even take up the entire thing. It was one of several empires. It was one of several kingdoms or empires and whatnot in the on the continent of Tamriel. So it's just like, there are several. this? You stay up there. There's a light here. I could steal a horse, but I will not. Because it's really easy to get like $1,000 in this. All you need to do is like do the first dungeon. It's just like, oh, I have like all this money. And anyway, the horse keeps going back to its old location, so it doesn't really matter. I won't be able to use it again after that. There's another guy with a horse. This guy's a merchant, I think. This guy's a noble.
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guards to attack.
Oh well, fuck you then. Be better off killing you all. Actually, there are no witnesses. Are horses considered witnesses? The horses can't really do much. They can't say anything. Like, you just say hi, and it's like, oh, fuck you, I want you dead now. And it's like, well, what, are you some kind of god? But yeah, no, the Emperor of, there's something There's another wolf somewhere. But yeah, no, the the guards started deciding who was going to be emperor, and then then this one emperor managed to, like, you know, wrangle control of who was going to be emperor back to him. It's just like, okay, no, this is going to be a dynastic thing again. And it's just like, it's a pretty decent history, and this is supposed to be like the Roman Emperor, so it's like the Roman Empire. Apparently, it was like super long-lived. Yeah, it was pretty. The Roman Empire was pretty long-lived. It collapsed in like 476 or something like that. At least the western half did. The eastern half continued up until 1453. And don't be in the flames! Yeah, it continued on until 1453 when the Ottomans sacked it, so... I'm a huge history buff, by the way, so... This is an opportunity for me to just ramble about interesting facts about history. Excuse me. I'll get into town and then I'll see you guys next time.
What could it mean? Return of the Dragonborn? And who among us
See you next time, yes.
Such power.